Well, hello. Once again, I'm here to play more Look Outside, it seems. Very cool. Okay, yeah, I'm ready for it. Let me get it started up here. It occurs to me I should probably, hold on one second. Alright. I have to go directly into my Steam library. My, desktop icon situation has become kind of insane, so I should, probably winnow that down. I mean, when was the last time I played Super Auto Pets, really? Hello, Borb. How's it going today? Yo. Alright, here we go. Think I'm already here? I need to get like a consistent opening, you know? Just... I've been putting off actually putting my brain towards that, but yeah, I think it would help keep the flow right for these intros, which right now it's not there, but you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, I need to actually full screen. There we go. Hey, I understand that. I tend to say things like that myself. Well, you know, in that case, I'm glad things are, you know, at least where they are, you know. Hopefully things get a little better in any case. I always hope that, so. Yeah, that sounds good. I think I'll start doing that one. Thank you very much. I don't think anyone would get litigious about that or anything, so. I've got no fear. Let's see here. By the way, how's the audio today? I think I need to turn my side down a little bit. I've been kind of all over the place on that lately. Okay. But I think it should still be good for the stream itself. Oh, so it's been about a week since I've been able to get into this, but I'm glad to be back. Thankful I'm being consistent at least this much, you know, so starting back up. I believe last time, I probably should have recapped myself, looked through my stream a little bit. I recall going to Frederick's apartment, Frederick being a strange artist who has been compelled by the phenomena outside to do a series of self-portraits, which in turn did a series of self-portraits, and shenanigans have ensued, so probably gonna go back and do more of that. I wonder what else I might be forgetting that I'm in the middle of right now. This is a game that has a lot of like open pins, so to speak. A lot of things you can do in this game, so. But first thing you gotta do, of course, is check in with Sybil. Your very normal friend who's always got her eyeball sticking up to the hole in your wall. And who could blame her? So the astronomer is looking for a painting of the outside. There was that painter that lived on the first floor, Frederick. I used to talk to him a while ago. You could ask him. I will do that. Paintings are coming to life, but how? They're paint. Use some imagination, Sybil. Come on. It's 2025. Well, that was interesting. Have a good evening. Thank you. You too. She could be. But she'd kind of be ripping off the big eyeball somewhere else in this game. And that one's kind of got that whole angle covered, you know? So, I don't know if you were here for that, but there is an eyeball somewhere else. Nothing else particularly. You can kind of just see the eyeball. Hello, Waffle. Gotta take care of Waffle. Play with Waffle. Very nice. Waffle has become accustomed to Peekaboo. Feed Waffle. Healthy blood for Waffle. Yeah, just a full-on Waffle care sesh. There we go. Nice. Gonna go over here, check on the guys. Alright. Examine plant. Looks fine. I don't think I've heard, unfortunately. I saw a little bit of dialogue, so I don't want to water the plant every day. I kind of expect that I've already watered it today. Maybe I'll do a every other day session starting with this one. How am I going to keep track of this? Water the plant. Okay. Hopefully that'll be okay. Why do you feel like crap? How are you doing? Hungry. Back. Okay, these guys are fine. Let's check the news. Browsing news sites. Most of the news sites have gone dark. Some large non-news sites are also not responding. You spent some time browsing social media. People forming factions between those. It's like, why are both audio music tracks going at the same time? Oh well. See witnesses and those who haven't, the cowards. It seems like the witnesses outnumber the cowards roughly 3 to 1. Uncorrupted pictures added to posts. Selfies and the like tend to look all wrong, like they didn't load properly. Social media makes you feel a bit less alone, but it can be a bit stressful. -5 calm, yeah. I'm not particularly susceptible to that. I don't lose calm points from that particular type of internet behavior. I think I just have a good filter to avoid it before I get too upset about it. Now let's check on my crafting inventory. I have many different things. I have 2 gasolines now, so I'm sure I can make some sort of... Yeah, let's take the Cleaner X and the gasoline. This seems dangerous. Explosive, right. That'll do it. Yeah, that seems to be the case. To be fair, I'd probably look outside, so, you know. I've got a predilection for for that sort of thing, though. And then I wanted to see if I can't... Disinfectant with, nothing. Okay. Gotta leave that there for now. See, it seems to be at 3 p.m., I guess. Yeah. And then... closer to 4, but whatever. I think I will leave gaming for a little later. Hold on, how's everyone doing on health? Pretty bad, actually. Okay, I need to fix that. Item. Let's see, first aid kit for Zarya. There you go. And then maybe I'll make some food for everybody. Let's see, what do we have? Tomato can with instant noodles, absolutely so. That sounds a little depressing though. You can't, I mean, I don't know. I guess not all instant noodles are ramen, but I tend to think of it that way. That's spaghetti. Oh, leftovers, cool. You feel pretty good right now. Neat. Okay, everyone's looking a bit better, but I'd like Monty to have a little more health, so let's see what I have. I'd like to save the big cheese wedge for later, but do I have any? Yeah, there we go. That kind of gets me into a comfortable range, I think. I feel I can get through one fight like that. And top up a little more consistently. So my. I need to get into the habit of playing this a little more often than once a week because I'm starting to lose track of some of the things that I've done, some of the things I need to do. I do think that I have the aspects I need for a puzzle that I only half did, so let me think about it. Yeah, I think so. Let me finish this up. Okay, we are going to... Yep. Moving on, there we go. Into the meat dimension. Right, I've already beaten up this guy. He looks so shocked. Yeah. Let's see. Pointing downwards. See the floor. Did I do something wrong here? Examine it. Right, pointed outside. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. There's a disc-shaped reflection on the floor, projected by the curved telescope lens. The shape of the projection seems to match the void disc perfectly. Maybe put down the void disc. That should do it. There's now a negative image imprinted onto the disc. There we go. Leave it alone. Ah. Right. Now I may just do that. I don't know if there's really a lot of reason to fight this particular guy. I know I did it once and then reloaded because it pretty much put me on empty, but yeah, there we go. This is a good song. It's got a kind of a warm quality to me. Actually, one second. I'm gonna turn this light off. I think it. Yeah, there we go. That was putting a bit of a reflection on my screen that I could not abide by. Yeah, very much an FOE situation. There we are. Okay, lights back on. Keep me out of trouble later. Lovely. Okay, well that's one thing taken care of. I am curious about this area too. Haven't been in here much yet. Some kind of taxidermy. Taxidermy eagle. Free eagle, what you gonna do about it? Bear. Taxidermy bear. Horrid taxidermy dog. Well, I do have... Oh wait, never mind. finding a room to carry both a taxidermied eagle and a taxidermied horrible dog with one hand, sure. I seem to recall, I think I was pretty young, but I remember somebody, I don't know the relation, but I was in the home of somebody who was a hobbyist taxidermist once. Not really my thing. Ow. Oh, we got a cutie. Let's see. I'll do a deep cut on scissors. Monty will do let me kind of reiterate my understanding of what my characters do here. Okay, I am out of Monty specials, so maybe it might not be a bad idea to get another one of those going, yeah? And then Zarya does all sorts of things. I still don't understand, I don't know what exactly this would do, punching my own party members in the old bread basket. Okay, well, for now, I think, let's see. Attacks may cause panic. Yeah, we'll do that. Ah, shoot. Monty attempts to brew his famous Monty special. His brew succeeded. Ah, 3 times Monty special. Okay, so that's a pretty good move. I wonder if there's a mechanic to that makes it work more often, depending on how few you have, that sort of thing. I don't know, it seems like you could really build those up in easy battles otherwise. So I need to be careful with Sam here, but I don't really think this thing's gonna have too much juice left in it. So let me go ahead and do a good attack with, let's see, skewer. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're taking hits here. Not great. There we go, cool. That was a fun little design. Ah yeah, one thing I guess I've been thinking about is this particular developer. I know I've followed his own Twitch for a long time. He's been doing art for a long-term game project he's been working on, which I believe is called Malison, if I'm not mistaken, which is very much a sort of horror monster-based RPG like this one. And this is just sort of a smaller project he put out in the meantime, kind of, which I think was a very good call. But that game, I guess now currently has like 1,200 different like monsters he's drawn for it. So yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. Let's see here. Yeah, of course, take the food. What am I thinking about? Who keeps dry stew mix in their fridge? Presumably it's dry, right? Maybe not. Hole in the door. Got it. And now I need to really think about my health situation. Why is Sam's name in yellow? Okay, well, cheese wedge for everybody. Ah, leftovers. That is some really good stamina recovery. I hate to just use it like that. Bandages, that's 20% HP. I mean, that's pretty good. So I haven't had a huge trouble with bleeding so far. Yeah, it really is. Was this some kind of taxidermy? Okay. Anything on the shelf, perhaps? No. A spirit board. A Luigi board? This seems like it might have a secondary use to it. Where is the thing? Oh, there it is. Spooky spirit board to contact with the dead. Remember that only officially produced Hasbro spooky spirit boards actually have the ability to contact the deceased. Do not trust imitations. A shrunken head. Well, okay. I want whatever this is. Yeah. Okay. I don't know though, is it really fun to not fight the enemies in this game? I feel like the designs are kind of the fun part. Although I'm not really loving this one. It's kind of not great to look at. Let's see here. So, wire cutter. Okie doke. I'm gonna try another attempt at some Monty specials. I kind of have a hunch it won't go through, but maybe I'll be surprised. And Zarya is better off using her paintball gun, so we're gonna do that. Two Monty's mistake. Got it. Huh. Alright, well that worked well. Also, let me go ahead and I need to look at Sam's weapon situation. I might want to keep the cleaver for later. It's a fairly good weapon. Yeah, honestly, it's my best weapon. So I know that duct tape, I think I remember seeing in the shop, and you can repair items with that. I don't know if I guess the cleaver is good enough for that. Maybe I'll consider it. So I might switch to something else for now. Perhaps the metal bat. Yes. Okay. I think I put this on already, but somehow it didn't take. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, for the time, I mean, that was a lot for a PS1 disc, you know, but... Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Oh, there it is. Bye. Oh, wait, I don't know why I thought that was a V, not an X. Oh, hello. I wasn't looking. Another cutie. Let's see. Needles. Special. Now, what exactly are the Monty's mistakes? Here they are. Less successful brewing attempts. Deals 20 acid damage. Well, okay. And then we're going to do a rifle shot. Okay, so it is resistant to bludgeoning damage, it looks like. That's alright. Okay. kind of looked out there. That was a fun design. It reminded me a little bit of, I don't know, like some Halloween props I remember from earlier in my youth. It had a certain vague grisliness to it. Let's see. Small first aid box. Stimulant. Okay, good deal. And this one, can I not? Hold on. That's weird. Generally, you can open these. Oh well. Hey, buddy. Okay, I don't know why the tiger had me a little worried, but okay, everything's going good so far. Yeah, I was in here already. Actually, this is where I wanted to be. Was there another room up here? Hold on. There was, okay. I want to check this one out first. Locked from the other side. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you're really just kind of moving around, huh? Maybe I should... I don't know, I guess I want the EXP from being brave, so we're gonna do that. But I bet healing wouldn't be a bad idea here. So what do I have? Granola bar, somewhat filling granola bar, nah. I have more bandages again, so... Disinfectant, okay. Alright, well that all looks good. I think that'll be fine. I see. I was wondering about that. Threads erupt from the hole and grasp onto the shrunken head, suturing it to the surface. One eye opens on the shrunken head's desiccated face, and it gasps for air. Wasn't this a Halloween decoration? Seemingly not. You feel as though the door wants you to open it. Well, what a coincidence. That was my goal as well. All right. Looking kind of leathery in here. Hat made from patchwork of leather pieces. Clumps of hair line the inside of the hat. Lovely. Patchwork hat. Let's see what that hat is at. Okay, well it's not as good as the skull. 25% bleeding resistance though, that's not bad. Baseball cap. I'm sorry I got on a cowboy hat, I mean. Oh right, yeah. There we go. See, less in the ballistics department. Not necessarily ideal, but it's pretty small. She kind of does need some extra defense, huh? We'll go with that for now. Okay. Is this just like a chair? Yeah, I guess so. Unlock it. Okay, well this was not... I'm pretty sure I was just here, and it wasn't like this. Okay, these doors are just sealed up now. Pair of gloves with sharp needles at the fingertips. Needle gloves. That seems like something Zarya would like. Let's see here. Equip. Grants a bleed effect to all regular attacks. Well, that might be better for for Monty then. Really somebody else, I think, in general, but... Accessory, yeah. We could do better. Let's see what we got. Okay. Silly. Okay, so I think my plan of action will be, how's Jump doing these days? I don't think I have quite as much, agility buff in as I had before. Home run. Let's give it a shot, though. So let's go ahead and, do maybe another, let's pull up some more, probably Monty's mistakes. But I feel like acid damage is good here, so it kind of works out. And then let's go ahead and do I guess a multi-shot ranged attack. Okay, 2 more Monty specials, good. Okay, this seems a little dangerous. The limbs. Okay, gotta do that again. Okay, I think I need to switch out the baseball bat. Because it's not really great here. Yeah, this leathery stuff just isn't gonna be taking any hits from that. I think this thing's probably on the ropes, so I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, and now I need to, yeah, I'm gonna switch out Sam's weapon. Something that does slashing damage would be much better here. Okay, that'll work. And I think more healing will be in order. I need to remember where you get healing items from in this game, because I suppose I could go home and feed everybody. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Oh, but I'm kind of, I don't know where I am, so never mind on that, I suppose. Okay, so it's just gonna be chocolate bars and so forth. So what's the okay, so that's pretty much just a much better version. So I think what we have going on right now, it wouldn't hurt to use one each of those. And then maybe the bandages. Okay, everyone's still doing alright. I don't think that the enemies here are gonna be boss level type situations just yet, so. Okay, you doing anything to me or not? Okay, yeah. Interesting. You seem to have, a bird situation. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna do a deep cut to Crow. Yeah. Crow. And then I'm going to do a, attack that pierces half target's defenses, increase chance to damage weapon, nah. 80 damage, I'm gonna do one more set of Monty specials, and then I'm going to, let's see here. I'm not sure why Zarya doesn't yell at... I'm really confused about this. May cause panic and confusion. I guess those are good things to have sometimes? I don't know. Let's see. She mostly does things to your own party. I guess I should experiment with that a little more, but I'm just afraid to. Two more multi-specials. Good investment, I think. Okay, and then I'm going to do a attack. I've been getting a lot of those specials, so maybe I'll go ahead and use one. 80 damage. Not just yet, not just yet. There we go. Cool. Fire breath learned. Didn't you already know that? Mosh pit. Okay, well that sounds good. Boots. Indeed. The soles are dotted with what looks like human teeth. I mean, that's good traction for sure. Let's go ahead and I think someone doesn't have any boots at all, right? Yeah. %, bleeding resistance. Okay. This is like a whole set of pieces. I wonder... I'm curious, but we're not there yet, so... Oh, this room's pretty nice. Strange club of flesh, I guess. Okay. Patchwork club. This isn't really a good place for that, but... Okay, let me go ahead and top up health again. There's a lot of that in this game. Cheese wedge. Okay. And then I suppose... bandages, I think. Hold on. These bot names are getting really weird. Okay, there we go. Pardon me. Monty's got some good health on him. Dang. No, I like this one. Silly. Let's see here, so... yeah, deep cut. A crocodile. I think I am going to start investing in... burned all. Okay, so that's just like a spread version. Neat. I'm just going all in on this because my health is sort of... I'm using more health than I am stamina, so I need to kind of pull that around a little bit. I think I'm just a little cautious towards using it in a lot of cases because it so often is tied to weapon damage and, you know, you gotta have all your weapons for when you beat the game. Okay. A jacket. A face on the back. I gotta talk to that face, hold on. Increased max HP, and more bleeding resistance. Okay, well I think I have the whole set, so I might experiment with that. Although doing that in here seems like a really super bad idea. Okay, this is where I came from originally, yeah, so this is the whole place, I think. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, and then Monty's jacket we're gonna switch out with. Monty's jacket is actually pretty good. I think that's... oh, and the hat, of course. Hold on. Yeehaw once again. We're gonna do one of these. Okay, is that anything? Maybe Sam needs to equip it all? I'm gonna take a shot at it. I'm curious. So the pitchfork is a really good item. I'd like to repair that too. So I think for now, I think a dagger will get us there. And then ranged, I guess Monty could be using this. Let's see, baseball cap, Monty. Alright, there we go. Oh right, but I don't think I can actually, okay, it's a one-handed club. See, even that kind of confirms to me that this might be a thing. But perhaps not. Okay, I don't think that necessarily is great for what I have going on here. Actually, how do I get back out of here? Where did I come from? Yeah, there we go. A little turnaround is all. Maybe there's just nothing. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay. Well, if I can get past this thing, I might save first. Oh, I don't like that sound. Alright. Oh, yo. Hey, Puzzling Kate, how's it going? Yeah, thank you for the follow a couple days ago. Appreciate that, certainly. I've been enjoying your streams. You're good at it. It's fun. And yeah, I've been really following this game around, somewhat to my own detriment a little bit, because I have seen a few spoilers, nothing too crazy. I've been okay at ducking out when I need to, but some of the incidental stuff, some of the things I could have done, I do know about. So, you know, but this game's great. I really love it. How did the rest of, oh, thank you very much, yeah. Yeah, I tried to make something that sort of resonates with my, with sort of the vibe I can put into this. So, I do actually want to upgrade it and work on it. I sort of slapdash put this together last year so I could, start streaming. I wanted to play UFO 50, which I dearly love that game as well. So I kind of did all this, you know, in sort of a pragmatic way. I'd like to go back and continue to improve it. I've been trying to do a little bit of 3D modeling, so maybe eventually we'll get there. But yeah, thank you. I think it fits. I'm happy with it. So, how'd the rest of your stream go? I peeked in at the end. It looked like you had finished. So Okay, that works. So I will probably want to make something good. Chicken soup, good. While eating, you see a cockroach dash across the kitchen. You wonder if even the roaches are being affected by the outside. Maybe it's time to do something about this infestation. Nah. Ooh, knock at the door. Love that. Oh, this guy, hey. Heavyset man in a trench coat. Yeah, like, see, this is the sort of thing I'm a little aware of. Oh, neat. Kind of your secret hobby? Yeah, I've been putting it off. I've been a little fatigued lately, so when I have time, though, it's definitely something I keep thinking about, which is encouraging, so. Let's see. Hey, well, I mean, it's, you know, that's good. Making anything is excellent, so. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that, you know? But yeah, for sure. I've been meaning to be more creative on a regular basis. It seems like a good idea, you know? So, a heavyset man in a trench coat stands at the door, sensing your gaze through the peephole. He tips his frumpy, old-fashioned hat. Hello. Who are you? Not who, what? I'm a 9th Dan Black Belt, Swordmaster and Gaming Ronin, who's come to offer you my wares. More specifically, I'm trading my games for food, savory preferred. Will you open the door? Yes. For food. Spare me the pleasantries. I have neither the time nor inclination. Let us deal. You attempt to chat, though the gamer's social skills are less than graceful. He's been in the gamer zone for the last few days, and isn't even aware of recent events. Try not to buy them all. I have many important clients. So, no, it looks like he takes money. Okay, well, games are the priority, but then I might think about some of this food too. Okay, well, obviously I should buy all of these. Heard this one is very different than the others. Okay. Octocook. There we go. Blood Ghoul Orgy 3. And famously violent game that was banned in several countries, including this one. And hold on. I should have something I can sell, right? I haven't really done much of that yet, so. Okay, seems like a good taxidermy eagle. Stack of magazines, sure. Thought these would be worth more. Oh well. Let's see here. What else do I have? Vintage game console. Yeah, you should pay a lot for this. Very old game console. The controllers resemble TV remotes. Ah, I see. That would be a shoot, a Philips, right? Remotes are the controllers of the future. Let's see, grandma. How much is grandma going for? I don't know. I mean, that blind effect kind of seems like it could be handy. Let's see, handbag, beer stein. Oh, it's worth a bit. Sell these two, I guess. I don't really want to have those in my inventory. What else? We have taxidermy eagle. Surely that's not going to be used for anything, but I do want to go back and kind of fight that guy, so maybe we're not there yet. This I wonder if it might have a use too, but I think for the most part these treasure items generally don't. But I might be misremembering. Absolutely, you never know, you know? I mean, it's got all sorts of pointed points of articulation, you know. Just seems very poor taxidermy job. It looks awful. That's kind of some interesting storytelling. Maybe an early piece, somebody getting into taxidermy for personal reasons, something like that. A known dog. Well, I can't just dither around on what I should and should not sell. I have to consider and do it. I think for now this will be okay. I know not everyone will buy from you, so that's why I'm kind of... Ooh, the music box is good though. Yeah, we'll do that. I feel more satisfied now. Massacre Princess. Massacre Princess Catholicon is the full name. A very long JRPG based on a popular anime. Yes, please. And then I think, yeah, these seem like okay for the cost, right? Colacan, no. That might be... I think I have more stamina recovers right now than I really need, so maybe I'll just buy 2 of these, and that'll do it. Junkblade 3 is the best of the series. You won't regret it. The other games were kid stuff. This is for real gamers. Octocook is a cult hit. It doesn't look like much, but let's just say it goes real deep. This isn't the cutesy game it looks like on the surface. Not bad. Blood Glory, impressive. This one's really hardcore, real gamers only. It's been banned in 8 countries, including ours. It gets pretty intense. You bought Katorikon Ojo no Gyakusatsu? That one is important to me. You don't really want to buy it. You probably won't like it. Did you even see the anime? Read the manga? It's not even released outside Japan. Listen, I didn't mean to put that one on display. I'll give you $200 to have it back. I don't know. I feel compelled now. Seems I've underestimated you. This is my most prized possession, a cursed blade, folded 3,000 times by a blind Japanese swordsmith. He gave it a name, Neko no Shogun. In your tongue, that's Smile of the Jackal. Is it? I don't think it is. It is yours, if you give me back my game. So I was seeing, you know, on your stream, Kate, I see that I mean, I don't know if I want the katana. I'm kind of curious about what the game is worth, you know, on its own. So I might do that. So let's see. The game is mine. That's kind of mean, though. I admit defeat. You have bested me. Please take good care of her. Semper Games. Jeez. Well, I'm curious. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, he had some real games message board energy to him. Let's see. Somebody who crawled out of the early 2000s. Well, in that case, I think, what did I do? I saved, I bought a bunch of crap. I should probably give some more HP items to old Sam here. And then from there... That's pitiful. I should save those for other uses. Let's see, the Baki's okay. I don't know, I should just be done with it and just do that. Can I make more bandages? I think I can. Cloth with... Let's see, Metacell. Actually, I'm curious about something. I know there's something I need here. I still can't... Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. I don't always keep an eye on my other screen as much as I should, so. There we go. But yeah, I'm curious too. Let's see. In that case, I do want to take some cloth and make it into what I think should get me bandages. Metacell. Yes. Molotov. That's not what I want. Ooh. Oh well. I will find a use for it. With Purocare. Sometimes a compound for medical items. Let's give that a shot. Bandages. Okay. Cool. That's what I was looking for. Alright, well I think I'll go back out and see if I can't fight the guy. There we go. That feels good. Oop, wrong apartment. There he is. I see. Got a large guy here. Taxidermy. Fun. Okay, so let's put our all into it then. High damage attack with shoot, I'm still using the bludgeoning weapon. I don't think I actually need to be doing that, but as long as I'm here, I guess I'll just go for it. Exactly so. This one's going right next to the eagle. So yeah, Monty stuff. May cause acid burns. That seems good. And then for now, I'm just going to do a multi-shot. Okay, that seems like a good attack. Okay, yikes. Alright, we're going to keep doing things. Probably don't need to do any more Monty specials after that. Right, and Monty is catatonic anyways. Okay, yeah, I'm doing pretty well on this thing. Just wire at this point, huh? Not looking great on the inside there. Okay, maybe I should. I think I've got it on the ropes, literally. Yeah, there we go. Dagger was damaged. Okay. Not even. Well, it's out of the picture now. Gotcha. Okay, and I don't think I can save. I'm going to confirm this suspicion. No, I know I can't. Let's just keep going here. So it's been a week since I've played this, it feels like, so let me go ahead and check in on everybody. Okay, Lyle, I don't think I can do anything with Lyle just yet. Actually, let me check that disc. I have a puzzle I need to solve. Negative disc, strange disc with a negative image. Can't make out anything about it. So I think I can put that into the projector, but then I still don't have any way to take photos. Or maybe I do. I don't know for sure. Hey again. Howdy, Eugene. Let's see, anything I need? That's a good song. Let's see, don't I already have some of this? I'm trying to figure out... Okay, maybe that's what I'm missing. I'm trying to make, I've seen somebody make an item that's used to gate you off from areas, so I need herbicide. I don't know how to, do it yet, but... Let me haggle for this. Haggle some more. Okay. I feel better about that. Or wait, did I just increase the price? Oh, whatever. What else? Okay, I'm not gonna be able to afford that right now. Thanks, Eugene. Now, it's a shame that I missed this door here. Yeah, there is in fact a... You may recall there was a, a chase scene early on in this game. Yeah, if you stick around and fight that thing, there is a pretty substantial reward for that, but I won't spoil it for anyone who wants to try it for themselves. But you might be able to guess what it would be. Let's see here. So I still haven't done everything I need to here either. Okay, it's getting quite loud. Oops. There we go. Not much to be done here. Cool, cool. Is this the, right, the painter's room? I guess I could keep doing that. I kind of wouldn't mind getting down to the first floor, though. Now then, did I actually... And of course I missed the one I actually was looking for. Actually, have I been in here? I have. It's one of the many rat rooms. Been thinking about the rap rat lately. I don't know why. It's kind of a very unpleasant design. Love that guy. Okay, here we are. Getting late. Should probably go back to my room and sleep. Good call. Maybe I can make it through here first. Oop. Learned this trick from somebody. There we are. Neat. Ooh. Not ideal, right? Okay, out of the rat room. I think I'll need this. Good noise. Okay, and I guess I should take the game's advice and leave. Okay, I don't think this is the right way. No, yoop! I like the way it hops when it sees you. Yeah, 13. Here we go. Lovely. Okay, back home. Neat. Hello, Sybil. Tell a little bit of recent events. What? Okay, there we go. Wasn't anything too stressful then? Okay, yeah. Just a bunch of taxidermy. I think the taxidermy took the brunt of that stress anyways. Let's see here. Yeah, something like that. I agree entirely. Okay, so at this point, what time is it? Fairly late? Maybe I get some games in though? I like games. Well, okay. I guess that puts it at bedtime. But maybe... Yeah, bedtime. Your breath is awful, oops. You cannot take the rat child with you in excursions. Wow, it is now early morning. Okay, finally. Okay, went to bed at the proper time, so that's good. Rat child, let me see. Awful sucking on his foot, it looks hungry. Manage party, join party, hee hee. Indeed, yes. Now I've heard that the, when I was looking, I got curious, I couldn't help myself. I wanted to look this character up a little bit, and I seem to be under the impression that if you have another certain party member with you in your apartment, the rat child can actually become stronger than it otherwise will be able to be currently, which, I mean, I've come to peace with that, but it's a bit of a shame. But let's see here. But yeah, you can feed your rat blood, and if the rat gets some really good blood from somebody else, then I guess it can be a little more useful, but that's okay. I'm gonna cook the rat baby some food. Let's see here. There's some fish. Yeah, nothing. Feed Waffle. Hear a knock at the door. Nice. Someone at the door. Look through. Oh, it's Sophie. Little girl is outside. She keeps glancing around as if looking for someone or something. What will you do? Hello. I'm looking for my mom. You seen her? Yes. I mean, yes, I'll open the door. I haven't seen your mom. I'm Sophie. I'm almost 8. My mom went out yesterday and isn't back yet. I need a place to hide. You have nobody else? Nope. Well, nobody is still around. I don't think the monster ate her, though. She's real tough. She beat up my dad one time. He deserved it. She said to ask a neighbor for help if she takes too long. Boy, that didn't go well. What happened? Are you from this floor? No, we're on the second floor, but I couldn't find any help there. The corridor is all broken. Can't get to the other side. So can you help me out? You're ugly, but you're not monster ugly. You're just like a regular guy, I think. You're just tired, I get it. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, probably not, but you know, it's always fun to see the content, you know, so. I keep forgetting to record my VODs while I'm making them. Oops. That's okay. Let's see here. Sophie, I've seen this one before. You haven't seen my mom anywhere, have you? Talk. What's up? How are you doing? I'm pretty hungry. Think you can make a snack? Yes. Any idea where your mom is? Well, she said she's looking for supplies. She's definitely still in the building, no matter where she went. Sorry about that. And I know she's looking for me. What do you think will happen? I don't want to sound optimistic here, but I don't think we're gonna have school next week. Did you look outside? Are you crazy? No way. The one thing my mom made me promise was that I wouldn't look outside. Good call. You're just a kid. Looking outside is for adults. Let's see here. So I wonder... I guess Sophie can stay in the apartment. From what I've seen, I kind of have a hunch that she might be more useful than the rat baby for now, but I also have reasons to believe I'd be better off doing it this way, so... Can't sleep anymore, Sam. My dreams are so strange, so frightening. Swirling colors that devour me. I fall into a never-ending pit of color. I feel like something is looking at me, poking me. There are men there, too. I can't tell who they are, but they look so familiar. I don't know, it's just a dream, but I don't want to sleep. So what's new? Anything interesting? Tell a bit about recent events. Yeah. The rat thing is growing. Just don't get too attached to it. It might be a building code violation. Suppose nothing too bad happened then. That's good. I'll try to get some sleep. Don't push yourself too hard, Sam. Take care. Yeah, well, I may as well do the things I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so I watered the plant. What do you do? Examine. Doesn't look good. You need to take better care of it. I watered it yesterday, didn't I? Did I overwater it? You think you'd do better if you pulled it to the light? You're not getting much here with the blinds closed. I think the plant agrees. There we go. There you go. Maybe not the most feng shui, but it'll get light now. Yeah. Check the news. Spend some time browsing news sites. A major news site has returned and appears strangely normal, but still nothing on the ongoing apocalypse. It's all just pop culture stuff. As if nothing was going on. Comment sections under various reports are filled with people demanding that they talk about the sky. Those comments are being deleted. Check social media. You spend some time browsing social media. People calling themselves witnesses, those who've looked outside, have begun using eye emojis to identify themselves online. You've also seen the see no evil emoji used derisively to signify those who haven't looked the cowards. Most photos posted to social media just appear to be colorful noise. You can barely make out anything. You notice some other people pointing this out too, but none of them are witnesses. Social media makes you feel a bit less alone, but it can be a bit stressful. Okay, well, these guys are gonna do what they do. I can't be so sure. I have 8 games now, excited. Any requests for a game? I'm curious about Super Jump Lad 3. I also know that Mad Wheels has a really good reward though, so I might keep playing this one. Yeah, I don't know most of the games, but I've seen a few people play the early parts, and it seems like the skill you get from this is a pretty great one, so Exactly so, yeah. Yeah, that would be inconvenient if that was just something you could get flashbanged by. Resume my Mad Wheels 97 game. The toughest races really kick your ass. You start practicing in the time trial to get a better hang of them next time. This is still a lot of fun. Yay. Play for 2 hours. It's almost noon. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Mad Wheels 97. You resume your Mad Wheels 97 game. You did it, you win gold on the toughest championship, finally. This is still a lot of fun. The feeling of remaining in control while moving at high speeds has inspired a new skill in you. You have learned Nitro Boost. Right, I forget what that does exactly. It's like a party buff. It seems good. Someone at the door. I want to know. Don't see anyone here. Okay, it's Dan, yay! Hey, you in there? I want to make friends. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? Open up. I just want to hang out. We can go fight the monsters together. Let's do it. I've been cooped up inside for so long. I just need to see someone. You know, I'm just feeling like I'm losing my mind. Well, for Dan, you know, what could go wrong? You're not exactly smiling there, Dan. I wonder how this is gonna go. Okay, cool. Look at you, a bona fide friend. Can I come hang out? You got any food? What about video games? I don't know. I don't want to lose this opportunity to recruit Dan. I don't know what happens if you chat with him here. Dan can come in. Hello, Dan. Yeah, I've seen Dan before. Bit of a shame. I think my reaction to him would have been pretty good, but yeah, everyone likes Dan. Hey, my buddy, my pal, it's Sam. How's it hanging, buddy? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Man, your place is awesome. Thanks for letting me crash here. Oh, hey, if you go out again soon, can you bring back some more games and snacks? I will try. What, are you kidding? I'm a legendary Let's Player and video game commentator. I'm also a part-time unboxer. A very accomplished person. What do you think will happen? I don't know, man. I seriously hope this doesn't push back the development schedule for Cosmic Disaster 2. Yeah. Got his priorities right as well. Have you looked outside? I haven't gotten a chance yet. I doubt it lives up to the hype. Yeah, I do know for a fact that it's possible that some of the people who come to your door, like, you know, there's a chance I could have met a Dan that had looked outside. But I'm glad I got this one instead. So let's see here. I don't know what that trade function does. I've never seen it do anything. Well, I'm glad I have Dan here. He can help me with my games. Play something. What should you play? I wonder. Top-down squad tactics game with little ant people as soldiers. Super Jump Lad 3, mascot platformer. Heard this one is very different from the others. I want to see it. Because yeah, I've completed Super Jump Lad. I got the jump ability. Super Jump Lad 3, the third entry in the wildly popular Super Jump Lad series. You've heard mixed reviews about this one, but remain cautiously optimistic. The game begins at a funeral. Clarence Jumplad Sr., Super Jumplad's father, Super Jumplad's brother Clarence Jr., delivers a humorous but melancholy anecdote about the time their father jumped over the Christmas tree. Super Jumplad quietly cedes. That was supposed to be his story. They agreed. He was supposed to tell that story. He tries to wing a cute anecdote when it's his turn to speak, but it's clear Clarence Jr.'s was better. So far, this is nothing like the original Super Jumplad. Zarya occasionally watches you as you play, leaning against the back of the couch. She dismissively tells you that you should have given a better anecdote at the funeral. You don't really get it, but at least it passes time. -3 morale. Alright. Play for 2 hours. Okay. I probably shouldn't just play games all day. But, Also, I want to take Dan with me. Sorry. Dan approaches the kid and picks it up, but just stands there awkwardly holding it. He puts it back down and walks away. Maybe Dan doesn't really know what to do around kids, let alone a very weird one. Okay. Yeah, that's true, absolutely. Yeah, it's a shame you didn't know that. But yeah, if you complete games you get combat abilities, yeah. Yeah, it really is. It does certainly seem like Super Jumplad 3 took the series in a bold new direction. Let's see. So we are going to get Dan in there. Come on, Dan. Good old Dan. Alright, and at this point, I think... So I kind of want to... I mean, it's really fun to just read the... I don't think it's wise to spend the whole day on games, because then I'm not using the rest cycle to regain HP, so probably a little bit of wandering around would be a good idea. It's you. Hello. No, it's here. Did it follow you home? A low rumbling gurgle comes from the eerie figure. I saw that. It glides backwards, leaving something behind on the floor. It's gone. That says FOE on it. That's a funny coincidence. Borb, get a load of this. FOE. FOE Borb. Wallet full of cash. A gift from the Masked Shadow? Yes. Wow, that's a lot of money. Cool. That's a pretty good reward. I wonder if that is... Now that I've seen, like, you know... I've seen that twice now, I think. I don't know if that's random or if it's based on how you treat the shadow creature. Interesting. There are many things in this game. Many mysteries. I have quite a lot of money now. Maybe for the start of the day I should go and see if old, not Ernest, but Eugene has anything good. There we go. New items, exciting. Aha. 32 marbles, interesting, okay. So I wonder if that's because I have Sophie with me. Gas bomb deals little damage, blind and stun all enemies, so that could be really handy. That might be worth the cash. But I was wanting to... Oh, I've been forgetting to brush my teeth a lot. Let's go ahead and get some duct tape, haggle on that duct tape, $9 off the price, sure. Yeah, I'd like some of my weapons to be good again. Brushing my teeth. I don't think I need it right now. see, I think I'm okay on this sort of thing at the moment. Although I could always use some more healing items, it seems. Tonic? Nah. Antidote? Nah. What is this? Denim Vest. Resist slashing damage. I think I'm good. Yeah, it seems like Eugene's just really plain. That always helps. You know, if you want to stay normal, just don't do anything. Let's see here. See, I don't need bullets. I think Zarya's gun pretty much works on its own fine without that sort of thing, so... And the pistol, I think I have some rounds for, so... I guess I'm probably okay for now? I don't know. What about the shovel? Spade. That's pretty cheap, I'll buy that. Maybe a few more, let's see. Actually, weapons are fairly cheap, I'm seeing. Okay, yeah, I'll get another cleaver then. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling I want to keep my duct tape for my unique weapons then. I think I'm doing okay for now. I think I'll be alright. Feeling alright. Check out some more of those rooms on the second floor, I think. Oops. But maybe I should go down to the first floor. I still haven't helped Jean with her laundry situation. I know I have both discs now. There it is. Okay, so you have to leave these here. Got it. Seems like the back door to a convenience store. Interesting. Janitor's closet. Got it. Coffee machine. Yeah, this stuff. I want to know how to make this. It's now evening. Find nothing usable. Got some laundry juice. There we go. I see. Denim vest. Got it. Glad I didn't buy that then. T-shirt. So where is Jean's laundry exactly? Okay. It's the squiggler. Crawl with me. Well, if you insist. Let's see here. Gotta give this in a bop and a couple of shots. Okay, so I think I need to... I'm gonna have to reload soon, it looks like. Right. Enables support and healing skills, enables offensive skills. Cool. Oops. Dan causes a scene on stream, right? He uses streamer abilities. Crawl with me. Or I'm attempting to ensnare prey. Bleh, sure. Okay, we're just gonna go all out. And I want to look at Dan's attacks. Piercing remark. Damage boosted by viewership. Okay. And then damage to one target. Again, boosted by viewership, but then it reduces his viewership. Okay, so right? And I think I want to see if I can ranged. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I guess I don't know. There should be a double shot attack, right? I'm confused. I guess I'll reload the gun. Okay, Dan's not doing super well. There we go. Laundry found. Great. Okay. Dan is now level 3. That'll help. Alright, well let's go ahead and get some sort of cheese and Dan here. Dan seems like a straight out of the fridge cheese kind of guy to me. Just the pragmatic sensibility to just eat a big chunk of cheese. Yeah, I suppose I am slaying monsters. Yeah, that was a thing, definitely, when I started playing this game. I had a little bit of paranoia about sort of like the Undertale sensibilities. You know, it's like, definitely seems like not all of these combats are necessary. And very clearly this is a game that was made by somebody who likes their monsters, so it's always great to see something like that. It's nice to see combat being used in a game for something other than what it's expected for, you know. I like being wrong about things sometimes, you know. That makes for a nice experience. Having a choice and making a mistake, it's not always it can be interesting, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah? Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I mean, Undertale was very big in 2015. I remember resonating with, you know, the music and, you know, just some of the things about it. But over the years, it has sort of, I don't know, just diminished. But then again, with my situation, it's hard to tell, you know, how I would feel about it. In any case, I do agree. Right now, this feels a lot more interesting to me for a lot of reasons. So I'd say I'd put this game above Undertale for sure. But yeah. Let's see, you're from floor 3. How you doing? I'm Nestor. I think we've met before. I know you, Nestor. I was a big fan of your funky bowling on the Super Nintendo. Wanted to do some laundry, but there's some kind of monster in the laundromat. Yeah, took care of that for you. Okay, nothing else going on there. Fine. Hey, you have a lovely rest of your day, Borb. Thanks for coming in. Fun as always. Yeah, have a good one. Take care. Let's see. Small key. Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of those safes around, and I'm not sure where the keys are. Occupied. Got it. But yeah, I'm trying to think about what other games have really resonated with me in recent years. It's something I have trouble keeping track of. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Brutal Orchestra was very big for me. That's one of my... It's in my top 5 favorite games for sure. I think I could put this in there too. UFO 50 has a special place in my heart. That game I learned about in 2017. It took 8 years of development time, pretty much. I actually have a small contribution to that game, because one of the devs at the time was doing streams of the programming they were doing for UFO 50, and I tossed out an idea for something he was working on. And that idea still exists in the game now, so it's really cool that I got to contribute something like that. In a way. I mean, you're just throwing an idea out there, you know, just adding to someone's improv routine of programming live to the internet, but that was fun. And beyond that, yeah, it's UFO 50 is awesome. I don't know if you're familiar with it, Kate, but it's a collection of 50 games stylized as if they're from the 80s. It's done by some very big indie people. You had Derek Yu, who did Spelunky, and then like Tyreek Plummer, just a bunch of really cool developers put together something very interesting. I'm a big fan of it, but I'm getting a little distracted from the current events. This song is lovely. Really a fan of this. I've been listening to this song a lot at work. Been trying to avoid other parts of the soundtrack, but someone posted this and I was like, that's a really good song, so can't argue with that. Let's see here. Oh, and then yeah, beyond that, I don't know if you're familiar with The Void Reigns Upon Our Heart. That is a game I'm a big fan of. It's like a roguelike bullet hell shmup, so you have these different bosses that you have to go through each run, but the game has sort of some interesting thematics. It's got kind of a the whole thing is like sort of like an emotional spectrum allegory. It goes some darker places, but it's a really cool game, and it's specifically also kind of non-violent because what's the word I'm trying to use here? I'm sorry. Basically, you're attacking the monsters with love bullets, so you're trying to reduce their fear meter. So it takes sort of the typical damage bars and makes them into something a little more distinct. So, but it's a very large game. The developer has been it's been in early access since, again, I want to say like 2018 or something, and it's huge. The dev is mired in sort of a scope creep, where they keep having new ideas, but they have a very solid foundation for what they want to do with it. So everything they've been putting in just like improves what they're working on. It's very impressive. Another one of these guys, lovely. I believe you're Sam, yes? I've heard a lot about you. I'm Jasper, leader of the Astronomers. We seek 4 offerings for the visitor, 4 depictions of the visitor, images, writing, anything. We are so close to a breakthrough. I believe there's still time to save mankind. Bring them to me and you may join our communion. A colleague, Edwin, lives in apartment 31. I believe he has something we may need. He gave me this key for safekeeping. It may lead to a clue. Telescope room key. Okay. That's a good lead. Yeah, it can be. I think a lot of people are still very sincere about what they're making, but this particular developer has a very good strength to just keep like pumping their energy into their game. And it's really shown. I've been meaning to go back and play more of it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I get caught up thinking about something, and it's you see, even like this, it's okay, but I get distracted. Let's see here. Anyways, I have an offering. Do I? Interesting. Huh. That's strange. So just any sort of key item seems to be... No, I don't... I'm not gonna commit to that. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, what kind of... Hold on, yeah. I want to make sure, the way you said that, I wanted to make sure that I didn't accidentally just try to offer up something dumb. What kind of offering? The visitor responds to those who observe it. You must gather witnesses to its form, artifacts. Right, so that painting for sure. It's our hope that such artifacts will help the visitor understand our thoughts. We hope to truly commune with it. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, for sure. It's it's fine. I've got a small confliction within myself. It's like it's you have something going on in your personal situation, and it's like it's kind of like a main like aspect of what you have to work with, but you're not always comfortable bringing it up directly. But it's fine. Let's see. I've had a vision of a prophet, his mind long gone. His last coherent thought, a written testimony to what he witnessed. I'm not sure that's ringing any bells. I'm not sure I know who that was. Tell me about your group. Venerable Founder discovered the visitor months ago. Her form warped and her sanity declined, yeah. But she still manages to bring us together in the name of science. In the name of the visitor. I've got a hunch that's gotta be Sybil, right? She is unable to lead us now. We carry forward her will in her memory. I can only hope that if we succeed, a small part of her will feel relief. Thanks, Monty. Sounds like a real loser. Why should I help you? This is our only chance. The visitor's gaze is upon us. It slowly makes its way through our cosmic neighborhood. Soon it will be gone, forever. Our civilization is tearing itself apart at its passage. And for what? Nothing. If we establish true contact, then we can understand. We can make sense of all of this. Yeah, you understand that exactly. I think you're doing very well, though. We all have something that we're just working to do our best on, and I'm trying to not get into the habit of just being so aware of it that I always print it up. But it's something like that. Yeah, I'm kind of recovering from like I'm going into it a little bit, but yeah, I've got some neurological damage. I can't really feel my emotional spectrum anymore. It's called alexithymia. I don't know. I guess it's always on my shoulder, but I'm doing my best to sort of like redefine like what I have into things that I'm comfortable with. It's fine. It's interesting. It's not easy, but I'm doing my best with it. So yeah, that's where I am. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, absolutely. I think you're doing great with your accent, for sure. We've lost so much already. Yeah, it's absolutely. I am. It's a process of change ultimately. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's just unusual. It's difficult to have something that's like, part of yourself, and then, it's like you don't have access to it, and I have quite a bit of that, so. Yeah, it still sticks to me sometimes. But thanks for, sorry to make you listen to that, but I appreciate that. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I like my voice. I know I've always gotten the impression, to me at least, I know that I think I sound a little different than most people, but I like my voice, so I'm good with that for sure. And yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let me shake that off. But yeah, it's stuff like this. It's like I've always liked how I've thought and felt about things, so it's noticeable sometimes when it's like things cross over an area where it's something should be happening there, and I just have to be comfortable with the fact that I could take in what I can, but yeah. So maybe that's why, as long as I'm talking about it, I may as well try to turn it into something positive, but I think that's why I resonate with games like this. Yeah, I was kind of touched by some of the sentimentality in this game. I'm very much a fan of sort of the party members you find. Characters like Helen, or I don't know if you're aware at this point, but I don't know if you want me to spoil it or not, so maybe I won't. But various characters in this game have been changed so fundamentally by what's outside, you know, that it kind of resonates in that way. You know, it's, you know, they've become something completely different than where they were, and yet so many of them are still like, you know, characters. They're definitely still like, you know, given worth within this story. It's like, you know, they can become sort of like part of like your little like found family situation in the apartment. And something about that resonated with me where, you know, it's, you know, even even though they're so wholly different, it's like they still have worth within this setting and story, you know. So that's it's just nice, you know. It's something I appreciate. I've got a certain perspective on, you know. But yeah, it's all very cool. But anyways, yeah, thank you for listening to that. I don't divulge like that so specifically, but I guess it's been something that's been sort of directly on my back lately, so I'm glad I can still sort of like communicate it in this way. It's a situation that sort of changes all the time, so. Whew. Yeah. Sorry, thank you, yeah. I think I'm having a mild, you know, just a little bit of a panic attack about it, just. I'll need to put it down to the side now, so there we go. But thank you, yeah, I just got caught up there. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm very curious to see where else this story goes. I very much like what has been happening, so I think I'll carry on with that and see what I can find out today. I don't know how long I'll end up streaming today. I tend to be a bit of a lightweight, but I think I'll go for a little while longer at least, so. We've lost so much already. When all is over, it needs to have been for something. Please help us give meaning to this. Yeah, that's a really good line too. Found some cheese sticks in the trash. Trash treats. Nice. The result 29 is S on the door handle, right? So if I recall, the conceit of this puzzle is that it's based on the moons of our various planets in our solar system, and I think I have that written down on a notebook. I probably don't have the right discs, so I'll come back later. I don't want to go fishing around for that notebook right now. Okay, so empty room. Okay, I think I've just collected a roach. Oh my. Yeah. I probably should run. That seems like a lot of guys. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it really resonates with me. Yeah, I love music. And I guess that's something, going back to it, yeah, it's the alexithymia thing. I can't really feel music like I used to. I used to have very, very high frisson, where I something about like the way melody is constructed, I managed to like weave into my core when I was younger. And I've sort of lost a lot of my ability to really like resonate like that. It's like a tuning fork that's just been bent, you know. But I've decided to keep still loving music, even if it's a bit harder to feel so, you know, connected to it. But I know what I like, even even if it comes across in a way more like logically now than the emotional way I used to feel it. But yeah, it's a lovely soundtrack. I really like it. But yeah, Yeah, I would like to get away from that though. I think I don't know. I don't want to come across as sad, you know what I mean? But but yeah, maybe that's too personal to just bring up so openly, but it's become something that's like so like entwined in just my full like, just functional tapestry that it's like I'm still trying to figure out how to not bring it up, so but yeah. That's it doesn't normally come up so frequently. It's just I don't know what brought me on today, but it's good. I'll put it down and we're done with it. So yeah. I guess maybe I've been putting off thinking about it for a little while here. So but yeah, that's all. But yeah, the music thing, I guess that's why yeah, it's it's having a conversation about music. It's so different now, and I guess yeah, it's something that's, if I want to relate with people about like an experience like so understood like music, I don't know. I guess I just like having the context. So I hope you don't mind me bringing that up. But but yeah, it's a wonderful soundtrack. Did I use these discs before? Yeah. That's what the huge crash was. A bus ran through the front doors. Yeah, of course I heard it. I imagine the whole city block did. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Jasper. I think I know that name. I don't know, I'm sorry, I can't remember. So yeah, I've come back because, okay, yeah, I got a bit spooked by my... Yeah, Sybil, I'm very curious about Sybil. Because I've been listening to that one particular song, which I believe is called Transcendence, maybe? On YouTube, I've been getting a few recommendations for various videos, with this game as a topic, and I think there might be a little bit more you can do with Sybil, but I won't go too deep into it. I just know I got a little spoiled by a YouTube thumbnail, you know what I mean? Like a YouTube title is like, it was Sybil, it mentioned Sybil, so I was like, huh, so I guess you do eventually get to learn a little bit more about Sybil, but I really don't know too much more than that. But yeah, I think that, I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I do want to kind of absorb a lot of the content in this game. I'd like to see all the different endings and stuff too. I don't know if I'll have time to play through it all myself. I know you mentioned you were going to watch some of the endings. That might be good enough. But yeah, I'd like to at least find some more of the party members. Do you know which party members you've missed? When I was watching your early streams, I kind of resisted like telling you like some of the things you had walked past. But in the first couple days of this game, there are 2 party members that I'd say that most people miss them, myself included. So, but yeah, which is a shame because they're really fun party members too. So let me go ahead and put my brain energy into recovering my party members. So I have smelling salts used in battle, so that's better to save. First aid kit, right. I could also just, maybe it would have been smarter to... Right, I looked into that. I don't know if you can actually ever, I think at this point, right, I don't think that there's any more content involving that situation. I don't think you can actually ever go and see them after you reunite Sophie with her mother, which is a shame. I do know right now that on Twitch, the developer of this game has been streaming as he continues to work on it. So he is putting a little more like polish on some different things. That's wonderful. I'm sorry you never got any sort of conclusion from that, but yeah, that's nice. Yeah, but the developer, Frankie, has been streaming his work on this game. He's doing some bug fixes. I also saw him put some more skills into some of the party members. He's putting some more polish into it. I don't know if he's going to add any more areas to it or not, but I know that he's not finished working on it at least. Yeah, I don't know if you heard earlier, but yeah, he's been doing game development for a while, and he's been working on a game I believe called Malison for years now. It's very much similar to this. It's an RPG with horror elements and big monsters that he's drawn, very much like this. I learned recently that I guess there's 1,200 different monsters he's drawn for that game, so it seems to be substantially much larger than this. I think it was very smart of him to make this smaller game over the course of a year and put that out, because it's been received very well, it seems. So when his big magnum opus is done, I think it'll have a lot of attention. So yeah, me too, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I need to... See, it's getting pretty late. Yeah, it was evening, right? So I probably will... Yeah, it's 1:06. Maybe I'll play some more games. I do want to see more of... Let's see, more Super Jump Lad 3. Oh, for sure, yeah. I guess I'm a little predisposed to this, but I always like somebody who draws monsters for fun. They always seem to be like pretty well-grounded people, for some reason, in a way. It's like there's a lot of consideration to, yeah, the interesting ideas in this game. You know, they seem to go hand in hand with having tastes like that. There's another artist I follow who is like, I think I found Frankie and his work, like this game, through another artist who's been doing very similar things for years. They have a tabletop monster RPG coming out at some point pretty soon, where it's almost like a Pokemon type setting, but with like a city of mad scientists. So you're making all sorts of strange, you know, kind of gross creatures, and they're all your friends and that sort of thing. But you know, yeah, there is quite a lot in here for sure. Let's see, Super Jump Lad stands in a bleak gray cemetery, looking down at his father's grave. Clarence Jump Lad Sr. Wilted leaves fall from an old... okay, I did this in text, weird there. Wilted leaves fall from an old withered tree as he muses on the nature of mortality. It's a little heavy-handed. He then gives a bitter monologue about how his father always loved his brother, Clarence Jr., more than him, even though Clarence couldn't jump as high. How high do I need to jump, father? His words echo as the screen fades to black. He holds flowers, but doesn't place them on the grave. Zarya doesn't say much while you play, but she seems enthralled by the game so far. She mutters, "So true," after Super Jump Lad's monologue. Yeah, see, stuff like that. I like that Zarya is getting some is getting a little bit of what's the word I'm trying to use here? Yeah, it's something that happens to me sometimes. We're getting a little more context for Zarya, that she's really into this sort of tacky, like, you know, emotional piece. But I think we all resonate with something like that. So yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for staying up so late. It's nice to see your stream. I'll be sure to stop back in whatever you decide to play next. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Thanks for stopping in again. Take care. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer, but not too much. Hope you get a good rest. 1956. Puts it around, what, 8? Is that military time? I guess I'll keep playing a little longer. Here's your Super Jump Lad 3 game. There's only one way to show the world, Noah himself, that he's better than his brother. He needs to jump over Mauna Loa, the world's largest volcano. This begins a slow and tedious gameplay segment where you have to book an airline ticket to Hawaii. Cool. Zarya doesn't sit down to watch you play, but never strays far from the TV. Occasionally you see her biting her lip in suspense. You're not sure what she is actually getting from this. You don't really get it, but at least it passes time. Zarya's level 9. Cool. Play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. Good. I love when people come to my door to bother me. Oh, gunman. Menacing man straight out of a gangster movie. Hello, who are you? What, do you want my friggin' ID card? How's about I gives you my social security number too? I got guns, you buyin'? Yes. Hey. Chat for a little bit. Concerningly tight-lipped about the source of his weapons. Yeah. Get in late, you should probably sleep. Okay. Interesting order of operations on some of these events. But I guess that's par for the course for RPG Maker. Magnum bullets, no. I'm not really feeling a lot of this. That's not a bad throwing weapon though. I don't know, is that really affordable? I kind of feel like I want to save my money for something more significant than that. I haven't really been hurting for damage sources so far. Very high chance to damage all enemies. I think I got those gas grenades, right? So I should be okay on that. Acid flask. This might be good though. I'll buy one of those. Maybe it'll come in handy. Good doing business with you. Sure thing. Now, how's everyone doing on health? Not super. I should make something to eat. Okay, we're going to do some raw chicken with nothing. No. Oh, you can't actually back out? Interesting. Okay, fine. Yep, share with friends. Eat the roast chicken. Good, but could use some sides, yeah. Bit of a shame. Oh well. Plan is starting to look healthier than before. You never really took good care of it, so you're not sure why you started now. Maybe it's because it reminds you of the outside. Either way, you're starting to appreciate it more lately. Ah, lovely. Okay, I was just curious. Wonder if I can get one more game in. That'd be nice. Yeah, I will. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of meandering. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and sleep. If there's anything else I really need to be doing. Your breath is awful. Right, I need to practice proper hygiene, don't I? Oops. Whoops. Okay, 10 days left. Got it. I noticed Monty didn't make any Monty specials. Maybe because he already has some? I don't know. Strangely, you feel great. You feel grimy. Yes, brush teeth, please. There we go. Nice. Should probably take a shower too. Yes. Mine wanders to the apartment building itself. It sustained so much damage on the inside. How is it on the outside? Is it still structurally sound? Would it be able to stand for much longer? Your shower's for about a half hour. You have soap and hot water, so the shower itself... shower is very effective. Okay, there we go. Alright, all spruced up. Looking great. Let's see, I could talk to Sybil. I think it's more game time. Gotta get my game in. Super Jump Lad 3. 7 will work. Super Jump Lad stands at the very edge of Mauna Loa, looking down at the bubbling magma beneath him. He steels himself for his jump, knowing full well that it may be his last. Suddenly a voice cries out, "Super, stop, don't do it." It's Clarence Jr. He pleads for Super Jump Lad not to jump. This isn't what Father would have wanted. He never cared how high we jumped, how far we jumped. Super Jump Lad shut his eyes, but he can't hold back the tears. He clenches his fists as you're prompted to press the A button, the jump button. Super Jump Lad leaps. He soars gracefully through the air, flying higher and farther than anyone ever has before. But the eternal constant of gravity ever pulls, and like the wilted leaves at the cemetery, he falls. He disappears beneath the lip of the volcano, and is never seen again. Bold of the developers to make the only jump in the game his last. You don't really get it, but at least it passes time. Wait for 2 hours. Well, you can't leave it at that. I gotta see some more. Yeah, one more of that. You resume your Super Jump Lad 3 game. The scene opens at Super Jump Lad's funeral. Friends and family weep on each other's shoulders. Super Jump Lad's brother, Clarence Jr., stands up and tells an anecdote about the time Super Jump Lad watched their dad jump over the Christmas tree. And then the game ends. Wow. Just wow. She looks away to hide the moisture welling in her eyes. Thinking about Super Jump Lad in his grave makes you feel strange, like a part of you was left in that coffin with him. You have learned numbness. Aha, my signature ability. You play for 1 hour. Neat. Okay. There we go. Lovely. I want to see what that does. It sounds exciting. Numbness. Lose 10% of current life, but become immune to most status effects for 10 turns. Huh. I guess that could be pretty useful on any sort of hideous gimmick battles I may come across. Neat. So let's see here. It is getting to be... Well... It's a shame it seems like my viewing audience has dried up a little bit. I may still do a raid, but yeah. Getting to be about mammal time. Gotta watch them mammals. Let's see here. I may cut the stream a little short today. I have things in my life that need taken care of. So I may do a bit of that. Did you say something about astronomers the other day? A group of astronomers? Somebody mentioned it to me, but I haven't spoken to anyone but you. I'm sorry, I must be confused. I don't know why I'm thinking about that of all things. So what's new? Tell her a bit about recent events. Yeah. Wasn't anything too stressful then? Sorry. I'm sorry, just a little confused today. You be safe out there. Take care. Everyone's good on health. Cool. Looking great. Alright, yeah. So, as it may be... Yeah, meandering, sorry. Let's go back up. This wasn't here before. Hey man, how's it going? You doing good? I'm gonna see what's going on here. Okay, so you're just fighting us. Gotcha. Let me go ahead and beat him up. So we are going to do a special. I want to see Nitro Boost. Agility and evasion by 30% for 5 turns. Also helps stave off sleep status. Sure. Okay, and then we're going to do just some normal attacks, I think. Zarya can go ahead and do a rifle multi-shot. And let's go ahead and gear up with Dan with an irate intro. Nitro Boost. And we're gonna do one of calm down. Shifts a stun to positive calm 1. Huh, that's expensive. 8 minus 2, is that? Interesting, I'm not sure. So we're going to do damage boosted by viewership, fire damage to 1 target. This quiet combat is a little much, actually. Let's see. Mosh pit. Everyone has a chance to act twice per turn. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. That it's very expensive. As it should be. Cool. We're gonna do a rifle shot, aimed shot. Yeah. And then Dan, let's keep piercing remark. Cutting words. Piercing remark should be fine. That didn't do anything. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Not a problem. Cassette tape found. Oh, there it is. Audio cassette mixtape of some old bands you never heard of. Neat. Okay. I wonder what all those rat tails are for. Yeah, I know what's in there. I don't want to get tied up in that right now. In fact, I might hate to do this, but I think I'm about at the point where I wanted to cut stream. I don't think I've done enough stuff in-game to save, but you know, I need to learn to commit better. So instead, I think I will do that little raid I wanted to. That's a cute thing to do. Let me go ahead and, isn't really letting me. Main gosh. Alright. Let me see if I can. Game end. How long's this mouse been here? Damn. The title. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little fun raid just for me. Let's see. I always get this a little messed up, so let's see if I can do it good this time. Raid channel. Gonna jump over to Yong Station, who reviews mammals, which is a very funny premise, very whimsical thing they do. They're reviewing every single extant mammal on Earth, and there are about 1,000 mammals in, over 1,000 at this point. We've seen all sorts of great guys. Got the Desmond, my favorite mammal. Last stream, I think some sort of strange antelope-style creature I've never seen before. All sorts of things. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a raid. Thanks very much to everyone who stopped in today. It's always a lot of fun. I'll be back again next Monday for sure. Maybe I'll try to do some more streaming too. I am enjoying this. Despite whatever sort of shortcomings I feel I have doing it, I don't know, it's nice. I'm gonna keep doing it. But for now, I'm done. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.